Hello everyone. Let's begin our first example of primary distribution of overheads. As it is your first example, that's why I have taken only one overhead, that is rent. In this example, the overhead is rent and the amount of overhead is rupees 10,000. We have to allocate this rent into 5 departments. What are the departments? X, Y, Z, A and B. X, Y and Z, these are your production department. A and B, these are your service departments. Now, in this given example, other informations is given. Other information means first one is floor area, that is given in square feet. And another one is direct wages. Now what we are going to do? We have to distribute this 10,000 rupees among these 5 departments on some equitable basis. Now we have to decide which one will be your equitable basis, floor space or direct wages. So you are distributing what? Rent. Rent is depend upon floor square feet. So we have to distribute this rent according to floor space, not according to direct wages. Is it clear? Now we have to distribute this rent on the basis of floor space occupied by all these departments. This is given information. It is given in the example itself. The total area square feet of whole organization is 10,000. Out of this 10,000, department S occupies 2,000 square feet. Department Y occupies 2,500. Department Z occupies 3,000. Department A occupies 2,000 and Department B occupies 500. Now we have to distribute this rent of 10,000 among these 5 departments on the ratio. Now we have to calculate ratio. The ratio will be 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 2,000 and 500. Now we have to divide all this by table 5. But before dividing it by 5, we will cut down all its 0. So what is left is 20, 25, 30, 20 and 5. Now 5 is 5, 5 4 is 20, 5 6 is 30, 5 is 25 and 5 4 is 20. Now this is your ratio. Ratio is 4:5:6:4:1. Now you have to distribute rent, that is of 10,000, on this basis. If we go further, now first steps is we have to make addition of this ratio 4:5:6:4:1. Now we'll have addition. So addition will be 6 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 6, then 4 plus 1. Addition will be 20. This is your step number first. You have to make addition of the ratio. So addition will be 20. Step number second is you have to divide your overheads by addition. What is your amount of overhead? Is 10,000. 10,000 divided by 20. So you will have 500. This 500 is one share cost. One share cost. Now, what's your ratio? Is 4 is to 5 is to 6 is to 4 is to 1. Okay. Now, 400 multiplied by 500. 500 multiplied by 4. It comes 2000. 2000 is a share of department. If you see this, 2000 will be share of department X. So we'll write department X. Then next is 500 multiplied by 5. It comes to 2500. This will be share of department Y. 500 multiplied by 6. It comes to 3000. It is the share of department Z. Then 500 multiplied by 4, again 2000. It is the share of department A. Then 500 multiplied by 1, it comes 500. So it is a share of department B. The whole addition of this will be 10,000. So in this way, you have to distribute the overheads among all these departments, and this is known as the process of apportionment of overheads. Now, the question arises, how we are going to write in our solution? So you have to prepare a format like this. The heading will be statement showing primary distribution of overheads. There will be 9 columns. First column is particulars. Second column is basis of apportionment, means on what basis you are going to distribute your overheads. Next one is amount of overheads, on what ratio you are going to distribute it. Then department X, department Y, department Z, department A and department B. Production department we will write first, then we will write service department. So in this solution we will write now what is our overhead. Our overhead is rent. How you distribute your rent? On the basis of floor space, we will write in square feet. Basis of allocation will be floor space. What is your amount of your overhead? Amount of overhead is 10,000. What is your ratio? The ratio in which we distribute. Your ratio will be 4 is to 5 is to 6 is to 4 is to 1. Now, what is the share of department X? You have already calculated. Share of department X is 2000. So, we will write in the column X 2000. Share of department Y 2500. We will write 2500. Department Z, we will write in the column department Z 3000. Department A 2000, we will write 2000. In department B, we will write 500. So in this way, we have to present the statement showing primary distribution of overhead. Today I have taken only one overhead, that is rent. Further we will see with lots more example. I hope you understood.